Do you remember all this? Do you remember all the additional stimulus that we received back in 2020, 2021, and even a little bit in 2022? Yeah, the US sent out billions of dollars in stimulus. But according to experts, there could be more stimulus coming. We could see additional stimulus payments to the American people, to businesses, to everybody, even states, all because of the potential 2023 recession. And that's what I want to address today. So, if you have any questions on this stimulus, please let me know. You can ask your questions down in the comment section below. But let me start off by saying one thing. Are we going to see more stimulus checks in 2023? The answer is no. Okay, I want to be very clear. Let me say that one more time. Are we going to see any additional stimulus checks in 2023? No. This is not coming in 2023. Could we see additional stimulus in 2024? The answer, quite simply, is yes. According to experts, there are a couple different scenarios that we are likely going to see. Some experts believe that one is very possible. Now, what is this one scenario? What is the scenario that experts are referring to? Well, the scenario is this. Right now, the Federal Reserve is trying to tighten lending, right? They're raising rates. Credit is becoming tighter. What's happening is that this could actually make the economy, hard to navigate through. We could see the Federal Reserve over tighten. If the Federal Reserve actually over tightens, we're likely to see unemployment go up. As we see unemployment goes up, inflation is going to go down or completely go away. And at that point, according to multiple experts, then we could see additional stimulus. Now, I know a lot of people are going to ask, they're not even going to watch the video, they're just going to put in the comments, no new stimulus. Or, when am I getting my check? I already answered that question. Is there a check coming in 2023? Absolutely not. But if we can make it through this, if we can avoid a default on our debt, this is the debt ceiling. If we can do this, then according to many experts, there is a chance that we will see the economy kind of guide through. We will have to deal with the issues within Congress of the Social Security and ensuring that doesn't become insolvent, ensuring that Medicare doesn't become insolvent. Then they'll deal with the debt ceiling, then they'll deal with the government funding bill. They have all this stuff regarding abortion. The border, right? The list goes on and on of what they need to address. But the big thing is inflation, a recession. Are we going to end up in a recession? Or are we going to end up in a technical recession? Well, aren't we kind of in one? Well, that's for you guys to debate. But here's what we do know. Right now, experts believe that there is a chance of additional stimulus. But, and again, I want to warn you on this. If we see additional stimulus, okay, more money, and what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 700. And I'm pretty sure these are fake. Yes, for motion picture only. These are fake hundreds. This is just prop money. Anyway, so if we see additional stimulus, it's not because we deserve it. We've been very good citizens in just dealing with this, the inflation where it was at and all this stuff and paying higher prices, and the government just wants to reward us with some additional hundreds in our pocket. No. The only reason we are going to get additional stimulus is because our economy is struggling, and we actually need to stimulate the economy. Not just put money into your pockets, not just so that you can go and take your money and go and invest it into Bitcoin and put it into your Robinhood account. No. The purpose of stimulus is to stimulate the economy. Not just so you can pay off a piece of debt that you've been trying to pay off for the past 6 years. No, it's to stimulate the economy. Go and buy stuff. Okay? Spend money. That's the purpose of stimulus. Hence the name, stimulus, to stimulate. right? So again, what we are expecting is if we see, and again, it's going to be this one scenario, the Federal Reserve over tightens, we see unemployment go up, we see inflation go away, then Congress could provide additional stimulus if they can pass it. That's the big thing. So this could mean additional stimulus checks. This could mean the tax credit payments for children. They go back up to $3,600. You get the $300 per month payment, right? This could mean student loan forgiveness. It's quite possible. Additional child care credits. Maybe the earned income tax credit goes up, right? We see changes there. Maybe we see additional enhanced unemployment benefits. That could come back. And that would actually start the entire cycle again. Okay, just be very clear. And again, this is something that we have talked about before, is that if the U.S. economy struggles, and that is scenario one, is if we see the U.S. economy, for one, we over tighten lending, right? People aren't getting loans. People are not doing anything. Banks are struggling. Then we could see the federal government give out additional stimulus because inflation is now, let's say, back at 2% or fairly close to it, but unemployment is fairly high. So they want to try to get people back to work. And how do you get people back to work? You don't give them $600 a week to stay on unemployment. No, you give them, you give businesses, more, open up credit lines. You go and do all this other stuff. You give the people money so that they can go spend money on clothing, on cars, on tools, on a new bike, maybe a hoverboard. Who knows what they want to spend money on? But you can go and do that. That is something that you can do. Okay? Now, keep in mind, at this time, I'm shooting this video. It is April 23rd, 2023. Today, there is no chance of stimulus. Not today, not in 2023, because this would contribute to higher inflation. So because of that, the Federal Reserve has made it very clear that the Treasury, the Congress, we cannot get inflation to run hotter. If we do, then the Federal Reserve would have to essentially do a rug pull, which is going to hurt the entire economy, which means businesses and us as individuals. So that's what we know at this time. But as I know more, I promise I will bring you all the latest news and updates. All you got to do is two things. First, go ahead, hit that like button for this video. Just tells me this. Yes, you like this type of content. Yes, you want to know about maybe potential upcoming stimulus, even though it hasn't passed yet. There's not even a bill. There's some discussions of if this happens, then we do this. But as far as putting together legislation for it, hasn't happened yet. Still very early, but just want to fill you in on what is currently being discussed amongst financial experts, not really amongst lawmakers. Yes, we've seen lawmakers who will talk about this in the past, but as of right now, there's really no discussions because right now lawmakers have to deal with the debt ceiling first. So to get more information, I promise I will fill you in on all the latest news and updates. Again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.